Personal story segment tonight. A court in Britain has ordered a 16-year-old girl not to wear a chastity ring at school. Even though Muslim students are allowed to wear religious bracelets, the court said Lydia Playfoot's chastity ring did not manifest her religious belief. Therefore, she couldn't wear it because of the school's anti-jewelry rule. Here in the USA, the ACLU, our pals, have sued the government over its funding of a sexual abstinence program called the Silver Ring Thing. And the government backed down from that program. Joining us now from Denver is Sharon Lyko, an attorney specializing in rights cases. All right, this is all about religion. You know, they may say it's about school rules and all of that, but there is a movement, not only here in the USA, but obviously in Great Britain, to where kids say, look, I'm going to be a virgin until I'm married. Now, there's nothing really wrong with that exposition, is there?
No, there isn't. But this case isn't about religion. This case is about rules. And the school had certain rules. She went to a private school. She had a choice to go to that school. I mean, since when do you get to sign up to go someplace and then when you get in decide, hey, I don't like your rules, so foul on you, I'm going to change them.
Okay,
and that's what she's trying to do.
But the school rules are a little nebulous because they do
They're not nebulous.
They do allow expressions of faith by Muslims and others. And this ring, I don't know whether you're aware of this, Counselor, did have a Bible passage attached to it.
Yes,
First
I am aware.
Thessalonians 4:3-4, something like that. But anyway, it did.
Mm-hmm.
So the argument could be made that the girl, the 16-year-old, said, look, I wanted this ring. I believe this because it's an expression of my Christianity, and it's the same thing as the Muslim bracelet, so let me have it. And you say,
but she didn't. She didn't. I mean, the court, said specifically she did not state that it was a symbol of her faith, nor that she was required to wear it. She didn't even make those arguments. The arguments with the Sikh and the Muslim wearing the headscarf and the bangles, that's a requirement of their religion.
I don't know if it's a requirement.
It's a requirement of their religion.
In the Quran it says you got to wear some bangles? I'm not sure
I don't know where it says it, but it's a requirement, and that's what the court found.
It's a requirement for somebody who wants to wear the bangles. Look,
no,
not every Muslim.
For their religion.
No. You know, Counselor.
Hey, what about Jews having to wear yarmulkes? I mean, is that a requirement, or do you think that's a voluntary?
Some
I think I'm
Jews
going to wear
wear
my yarmulke today.
Some Jews wear it, and some Jews don't.
If they're Orthodox, they are required to do it. So she can't.
And if you're secular Jewish, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well. But if you're an Orthodox, you're required. And this is not a symbol of her faith. She doesn't even make that argument. You're making the argument for her.
Listen, I don't want to make any argument for anybody. Maybe you should have represented her in court. I just think the bottom line on this isn't religion. It's about...
It is.
No, this secularism. Look, the ACLU sues in America because of this faith-based Silver Ring Thing program. That doesn't have anything to do with religion. It has to do with the encouragement of kids to remain abstinent. The ACLU doesn't like that. Doesn't like it.
Moral values. You can express your moral value, but if you're going to a private school that says no jewelry, no jewelry.
That's
what
the
is
loophole.
It about that agreement that you don't get? You voluntarily sign it. And her parents,
the Muslim students in the school can wear jewelry. It's not a requirement.
Because it's a requirement of their faith. It's a requirement of their faith, and that's the distinction. I think it trivializes the whole requirement.
And what about the ACLU filing a lawsuit against the Silver Ring Thing? What about that?
What about that? I mean, what about that? What do you think about that?
I think the ACLU doesn't want any abstinence, and that's why they did it.
There's freedom of speech in this country, and there's a separation of church and state.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to let people wear their religious artifacts, what's going to stop?
Okay, so it's religion over here, but it isn't religion over there.
No, wait, what's going to stop?
It's religion over here, but it's not religion over there, Counselor.
No,
gotcha.
Listen to me. Let me finish.
You got 10 seconds.
What's going to stop some nutcase from saying, well, I believe in sacrifice, human sacrifice, and that's part of my religion, so I'm going to wear this vial of blood around my neck, and don't you tell me I can't.
We're into areas that are becoming frightening, but it was a very lively debate, and we appreciate you coming on.